Alright, so all my ladies, you ever got in the mood one day where you just waiting for him to come home? And you just like, I'm not trying to hear shit you talking about. Just, let's go. This is that piece that's dedicated to that. Alright? Alright. There are two things I want you to do for me right now. I want you to sit down and shut the fuck up. Because I ain't really trying to hear all of that, baby. I had a long day at work. Please let me get a steak in the bed first type bullshit. You gonna get this Pink Luscious right now. And you gonna love it. It's all about me tonight. It ain't no kids here. My cell phone is off. It's just me, you, and my handcuffs. Let's get sticky. Not like situations, but kind of like molasses between biscuits. Shaft between thickness. Don't mess up my stroke, y'all. Don't mess up my stroke. Shaft between thickness. You want to see how deep love can be? Come across that room and make love to me. And I don't want it any old kind of way. I don't want that soft. Hear the angels singing, oh, darling, I love you type stroke. Yank a handful of my weave. Slap my ass hard enough to leave handprints. And won't you say some downright unforgivable shit like, you's a nasty little bitch, huh? Take advantage of my need to be manhandled. My need to feel your body pressed up against mine like stamps to a letter and lick me just the same. I need to feel the softness of your tongue caressing my clitoral goodness until my thighs are shaking and I'm scratching at shit that ain't even there. And don't be surprised if she locks up on you because she likes to be tasted. Embrace the lockjaw. After all, sweetie, you can't expect me to open up the door if you ain't ring the bell first, right? Slowly climb up my body, leaving traces of your kisses on my cinnamon skin tone. And as we're face to face, my legs open wide, waiting, pulsating, begging for you to slide deep inside. Stop. Tease me so bad that my hips automatically sway underneath you. I need to feel you inside me as bad as I need to take my next breath. So won't you slide your lust to the deepest regions of my excitement? So deep that the tip of it connects to the bottom of my heart, throbbing so forcefully it begins to do the beating for it. Real talk, I want to get it in so good that both our exes feel it in their loins and say, shit! I hate those bitches. Forget the neighbors knowing our names. Let's make God himself come up off the throne and see what all the fuss is about. Let the strength of your stroke bring about the rapture. Write your name on the walls of my pyramid in Seminole hieroglyphics. I belong to you. You do whatever I say. Do they listen up against our walls and get lonely while we come together in unholy fucktrimony? Let's take the sin of ours and create art with it. How about a painting of my lips wrapped around your dick? Or maybe we can turn my moans into a symphony. Or maybe we can turn origami from the art of folding paper to orgasmic. The art of folding legs. I got it. How about we make love? So fantastically awesome that the most beloved love poem of all times would have to remake herself just for us. Oh, how I fuck thee. Let me count the ways. In the kitchen, bent over the counter, my leg up on the side, standing in the shower. On the dining room table, taking all that I can bear, and we ain't got time to get into the bedroom. Let's get it right here on these stairs. Or back up against the wall with your hands around my neck or my face down and my ass up, and I'm working with a little something. So if you throw it at me, I'ma catch it and toss it right back to you. Knocking lamps and shit over because we done forgot where the bed at. Making cab drivers wonder, yo, where the fuck is our head? I'll tell you this shit right here because you look like you need a little bit of closure. I'd even break you off right here on this goddamn stage if it wasn't considered indecent exposure. So take it back. Take it back to the first time I was speechless. Whether I didn't know whether it was the pillow stuffed in my mouth to keep me from screaming or from me trying to resume breathing. You see, my body has never experienced such phenomenal joy, such cataclysmic orgasms, left to right, front to back to back reaction from the depth of his stroke. It was like I was on coke, high as the moon, as he asked me, how you want it? And the only thing I could say is I felt a sweat drip down my back was harder. I took the pain that surged through my soft just to feel another thrust of his heart, and I knew God was no longer present in the room. His bed reeked with lust and sin, and I loved every second of it. He wrapped me up so tight under his own body, y'all, it was like I was being sexually mummified. I gripped his wrist in an attempt to support myself as I threw it back, but collapsed right from under him. My thighs shook, my eyes shut tighter than the curls from a fresh rod set. I asked for more, making fuck faces that would bump Picasso from classic art down to hotel bathroom decor. I was his whore. I tossed my lady like the meaner to the side and got just as nasty. Ooh. Y'all wouldn't believe how far I was willing to go to please him. I was willing to let him rule the way I moved. Anything he told me, I went out my way to do in this bedroom. I was proud to get downright sick. He got me coming out here to Albany just to tell y'all, yes, 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 I suck dick. And y'all better not judge me because I make his toes curl every time I wrap my lips around his heart. And as he comes this close to seeing God, laid out flat like, damn, girl, I need to lay down. But no, sweetheart, I need another round. I need you inside me like the blood flowing through my veins. Making love to me so intensely, you got me calling out God's name in vain. You got me screaming in octaves, you only hear in operas. Your kingly lovemaking has me feeling like Queen Cleopatra. I rained down on him so hard as he gripped my hips. My toes curled so tight you would think they were crepes. He beat it up so good he needed to be somewhere in solitary. After so much of his pussy eating, my orgasms became involuntary. I couldn't help but to beg for more. I couldn't help but to tell him it's yours. I couldn't help but to be a slave, and I still can't help but to call his name. So baby, sit down. Shut the fuck up. Enjoy my handcuffs. And let me fuck you until you beg for mercy. Albany, that's my time, y'all.